Hello, it's me, LJPS. I'm by myself. There's no fella. There's no ham. 'Cause this is me. This is my personal opinion. There's no one tampering with me thoughts or anything, sitting next to us saying, oh, that was so good. But, personally, I would love to talk about an album, a band in general. And I don't think it will fit onto AMM. It's more metal, and I don't think Keelan likes the metal that much, even though you can't kill it in Jack Black's eyes. But if you haven't heard of TMM, then go subscribe to them. And subscribe to me too while you're at it. And anyways, I've been enough of a knobhead, so let's just get on with the video and just try and do this, because I'm not used to it at all. Anyways, this is the intro for the album which I'm going to give you. The band who made this album are relatively small, with 2,915 monthly listeners, with their biggest song.
Pronounce this word, as well as how to say more interesting but confusing words too, so make sure to stay tuned for those. This is Spanish for sky, the sky. For reference, in Spanish it is said as cielo.
Cielo.
This is also a brand name, in English generally said as cielo.
Ah, shit. I'm probably gonna butcher the name anyways, but Cablagan Los Cielo. Which is their biggest track. It's on the same album and is actually the opening track to it. The album is called which is also the name of the band. It's self-titled first album. Which is a Colombian band which focus on stoner metal or doom metal, taking influence from post-rock and psychedelic rock. The band was formed in 2016 with 3 members. The band does not have a singer and focuses on true music rather than singing. The member consists of Mauricio Condon, Juan Pablo Luso, and Jose Landon. This album is most likely their best work, as I have only listened to this album and would love to listen to more anyways. Well anyways, let's get on with the review. As you've just heard some snippets of Cablagan Los Cielos, I'm gonna try my best to review it by myself. So, fuck it. As you've just heard, I know what you're thinking, right? And in fact, I'll tell you what you're thinking. You're 100% thinking, why are my ears having an orgasm? And I'll tell you why. Because that song is a beautiful work of art and is a modern day masterpiece from a majorly unknown band that would be getting a 9 out of 10. Which, in this rank and tier list, whatever the fuck I'm gonna do, I'll call it a masterpiece. Anyways, up next is Ouroboros. Like, obviously, they're all gonna be short, sweet, simple, whatever. Ouroboros. Ouroboros is a certified tune, which is my way of saying an 8. The drums are great, the guitar is easily the highlight of the song, and I'm also going to take this time to say I don't usually listen to music with like instrumental heavy music, as like I enjoy singing. I wanted to be a singer for a long time, so I chose music in school. So I need stuff to learn and recreate terribly. But like, yeah, it just completely breaks this curse with me, because with no frontman of the song per se, I have all the time in the world to just focus on every single note, every single hit of the drum, the bass in the background, everything just fucking beautiful. And obviously, I am quite a big fan of their first album. Don't know what to say about second, third, or fifth, because I haven't listened to them yet. But it's so fucking good. In fact, when I was editing earlier, actually when I was writing the script earlier, an Aya song came on. I didn't write down the name, sadly, but it was such a distinct sound that I turned around because I could tell it was Aya, and I could tell I've never heard of it. Like, despite the similarities in most of the songs, you can tell there is a clear difference between a lot of them. Obviously in this video, I'm going to play my favourite parts from each of the song for about 30 seconds, and I'm going to let you form your own opinions when you listen to the album and then watch the video. Like, that's what I want you to do, which I probably should have said at the start, but obviously what I want is for everyone to form their own opinion on this band and listen to this band. But this is just a setting track, and it shows either promise or devastation, and it's my job to find out as we're going to Stolas. An 8-minute song with some of the best guitar I've ever heard and some of the most hard-hitting drums. It's so good. I can't believe only 2,000 people plus still came back to this, as I personally believe that these should be at least at 500,000 monthly listeners. But obviously there's not. But back to the song at hand. Stolas is another 9, aka another masterpiece. The energy in modern rock is completely shattered by Aya in this song. Some of the best music of the 2010s, definitely. But I believe they are a once-in-a-generation talent compiled into a single band. Anyways, another 27 years pass, and it's time for Eclipse 'em once again. This track starts out with some of the most hard-hitting, penetrating guitar you have ever heard. As soon as it starts, it knocks you at least 3 feet back, as if you were at a concert. But if you were at a concert, you'd be fighting against the speaker attempting to stand up. If you were at a concert with this playing, you'd be fighting against the speaker attempting to stand up straight instead of falling over and accepting your fate, having your mind blown. As a shorter track on the album, at only 4 minutes, it leaves you wanting more while fading into softer drums and guitar, giving the song a more beautiful overtone amongst all the heavy notes and giving a sense of build up multiple times, ending with a flatline like sound, then dragging you straight back into the heavy side of the track with another certified tune, which is an 8. La piedra que sujeta el sol. Again, it starts off soft compared to the other good song, then quickly changing back to the status quo of the other songs with the most powerful modern rock I've heard in a while. The guitar is still as beautiful as ever, and the drums are still as great for the first album. They seem to be doing amazing and will hopefully continue to do so throughout their illustrious career, which I hope, as a fan, grabs everyone's attention and propels them into superstardom. This song is another 8 out of 10 for me, as it's more of the same they have produced throughout the album, which has been absolutely top notch, but as we go into the last song, it feels like my third eye has been opened. Wow. Noob Joe, Noob Bodge, Noob Bodge? I don't know how to say it, I'm sorry. It starts off with a more prehistoric tone, as if they found music from ancient Colombia and turned it into this beautiful piece of music. This, in comparison to other songs, starts off quite soft and appears off extremely well, but the turn into heavy is done so well, I think it has to be all the top 3 songs on the album. It's quite soft compared to the first, but it still holds up what I interpret it as. It's getting another 9 to the sheer amount of dedication, heart and soul I have seen put into this song, and the final track on the album is now done and dusted. Now on to my personal overview. The album of itself was just a work of pure art. But for a debut, this album shows high promise from Aya. I can firmly believe that I want to see so much more out of this band, and that their second album maybe make or break for them. But either way, I can see it as the self-titled debut of Air is finally complete. Well, anyways, this has been LJPS with a solo upload. I'm even gonna take the camera. I would just quickly like you to subscribe to mine and Feather's personal channel, along with our shared channel TMM. On TMM, we take you along for the ride with us, and I'm also gonna assume that's how you found my channel, cause I don't think you're gonna find it anywhere else. But if you found it through some other method, props to you. Well, I'm gonna do a Truman Show, but this is good day, good morning, good night to all my metalheads and music lovers. Let's get out of here.